We're following breaking news. This is a live look at New York City. Investigators working hard looking for clues at 23rd Street and 6th Avenue in Manhattan. 29 people injured. Investigators believe the blast was caused by an explosive device in or near a dumpster. This morning, we know most of those taken to the hospital have been released with minor injuries. One person did have serious injuries. Right now, officials are on high alert with extra patrol in the city as they now work to sift through surveillance video. Let me show you exactly where this explosion took place. Here is a map of the area. It is Lower Manhattan, and as we zoom in, we can see it is right near the Chelsea district, 23rd Street and 6th Avenue. Police removed another device found about 4 blocks away. Now, that was said to be a pressure cooker bomb with a cell phone attached to it. Police detonated that to be safe. Right now, the mayor says they are not investigating this as a terror attack, but they have confirmed the explosion was intentional. Luckily, most of those hurt only had minor injuries. Hope you're having a great start to your Sunday. Thanks for joining us here on CBS 12. The time right now is 8:30 on this 18th day of September, 2016. Got a lot to talk about, but we do want to start with the weather. We had our 90th day of weather in the 90s. That was yesterday. 91 today. What do you think, Steve?
Oh, absolutely.
Good morning, everyone. We're taking a look at the fountain at Howard Park in West Palm Beach. West Palm Beach, the hottest spot right now in Palm Beach County in the Treasure Coast. 80 degrees outside. It's a really nice start to the day here in South Florida. A local middle school science project selected as one of the top 10 in the nation. This is a contest sponsored by Tom's of Maine. You can see the 10 finalists right here, and there they are, the Green Stallion Project, Mr. Smith, Polo Park Middle School. We're proud of these kids, and that's the subject of this week's Spotlight on Education. In this outdoor classroom, it's all about weeding, lighting, and arithmetic.
Trying to make the world a better place.
And they are making the world a better place. We wish these kids all the best of luck. To vote in the contest, go to cbs12.com/links. Look for Polo Park Middle School Garden. It's going to take you to this webpage. Once again, you can vote once a day. I just voted right here. You vote and you share, and you're able to vote for the kids to win that $25,000. Breaking news out of New York City, still unfolding this morning. Intentional explosion rocks Manhattan, injuring dozens. Hear from victims as they leave the hospital overnight. As we take a look at the downtown area, we hope you're going to have a sensational Sunday. Thanks for making us a part of it on this Sunday morning at 8:13 a.m. The recent medical scare that postponed Hillary Clinton's campaigning, causing some controversy surrounding whether presidential candidates should be more open about their health. CBS 12's Sam Kerrigan has this morning's Say What. Trump was a big supporter of the birther theory, demanding Obama show his birth certificate as proof that he was born in the U.S. Mark Cuban has made a multi-million-dollar pitch to Donald Trump. The Dallas Mavericks owner tweets he would give $10 million to a charity of Trump's choice if he sat down with him for 4 hours to talk policy. The rules would prohibit Trump from discussing anything other than the details and facts of his plans. No word from Trump on the offer. At one point, Donald Trump and Mark Cuban were pretty close, but now recently Cuban's been criticizing Trump, so we'll see if Donald Trump takes him up on that offer. Good morning, everyone. Taking a look at Palm Beach, the Intracoastal, and of course the Atlantic Ocean. Happy Sunday. Happy Labor Day weekend, 24 minutes after 8 a.m. on this 4th day of September. So glad you're joining us right here on CBS 12. Time now for our weekly feature called Good Sports. It's the half-hour show I host and produce for the Education Network and WXCL-TV PBS. You know, normally you can't bring your dog to school, but for one little boy, his best friend is a very important part of his 2nd grade class. Ethan's only 7, but every day in his 2nd grade class, a lesson in chemistry and one important lab.
Good baby?
This one.
I feel good.
Catch, the Labrador Retriever, is by Ethan's side at Frontier Elementary School in Loxahatchee to help him with his diabetes. Catch can smell when there's a problem, just like he did in our interview.
He can tell if my blood sugar is high or low, but when...
We're going to have to stop for that's recording.
Okay. When Catch acts up, it's time to prick Ethan's finger and start an insulin treatment. This happens 8 times a day. Catch is there to catch Ethan from major health problems.
Catch is pretty much like my brother, and he's always there for me.
He's there walking the halls, at lunch, and during math.
How many ones are there?
3.
3 ones, thank you.
I love Catch.
You can tell Ethan is a sweet, smart, and caring child who loves playing baseball and football. Dealing with diabetes is not easy.
This connects to the monitor. This one's for my insulin. It is just so much of a pain in the butt.
But having a special friend helps to ease that pain.
Whenever I'm sad, I pet him a little bit, and then he makes me happy.
Second grade teacher Nicole McGaw has no favorites, so I don't know about teacher's pet, but Catch and Ethan make one great team. They are a dynamic duo. And to see more on these stories, log on to cbs12.com/links. It's going to take you to the half-hour episode of Good Sports, which I host, that airs on the Education Network and WXEL-TV PBS. Thanks, Steve. 7:03 is the time. Breaking news this morning. The Boynton Beach Police Department looking for a missing, possibly endangered 3-year-old girl. Michelle Rodriguez was last seen with her father when he took her to a family event. Michael Hojedo was supposed to return the child that night, but never did. Michelle was last seen wearing black leggings, a pink sleeveless blouse, and tan fur coat with silver shoes that light up. Anyone with information or who has seen them together urged to immediately call the Boynton Beach Police Department. A breaking news update. A preschool-aged child in the hospital this morning after the child was thrown from a ride where Oktoberfest was being held. Palm Beach County Fire Rescue says the child was thrown from a swing about 10 to 15 feet off the ground. Officials say it happened in the 5000 block of Lantana Road at the American German Club where Oktoberfest is held this weekend. The child was taken by Trauma Hawk to a local hospital. No word on the child's condition. Police in Riviera Beach are searching for a driver who hit and killed a pedestrian outside Rapids Water Park. The hit-and-run accident happened just off North Military Trail around 10:30 last night. The road was blocked off during the investigation, but should be back open at this point. Police are searching for a smash and grab suspect at a local Family Dollar store. The bandits crashed their vehicle right into the front of the store, stole the ATM machine, and drove away. The incident happened right before opening time at the corner of Southern and Haverhill Boulevard. If you have any information, please call Crime Stoppers. Deputies trying to put the pieces together after a shooting in Pahokee. Palm Beach County deputies arrived on Johnson Court near 441 and found one person with multiple gunshot wounds. The man was taken to the hospital. No word on any suspects at this time. We continue our run to election 2016. Another batch of stolen information released by WikiLeaks showing transcripts of alleged remarks Hillary Clinton delivered to Goldman Sachs employees back in 2013. The email breach shows Clinton commenting on Wall Street's role in financial regulations, relations with Russian President Vladimir Putin, and the damage done to U.S. foreign policy by past WikiLeaks releases. So far, the emails cannot be confirmed, but the Clinton campaign has not challenged their authenticity. When asked about what he thinks about the latest leak, one Clinton supporter called it a familiar term, locker room talk. Bill Richardson was the source of some disparaging comments in the latest leak, but Bill Clinton's former cabinet member said the comments don't diminish his support for Hillary. Trump now saying Clinton has been, quote, pumped up for the debates. He wants her to take a drug test prior to Wednesday's final debate. Trump compared the candidates to athletes and said the Democratic candidate could barely reach her car once it was all said and done. New Washington Post ABC News poll has Hillary Clinton ahead of Donald Trump by 4 points. The poll shows a slightly bigger lead taken after the release of the Trump tapes last week. Clinton holds a 47-43 edge after the Access Hollywood video showing the Republican candidate having a crude conversation with Billy Bush more than a decade ago. The local woman accusing Donald Trump of sexual misconduct says she regrets not confronting the billionaire right on the spot. Minnie McGilvery of Palm Springs is one of the 8 women to publicly accuse Donald Trump of sexual misconduct after his denial at last week's presidential debate. She originally came out to the Palm Beach Post and says she now wants to leave the country because of the fallout. Emails, allegations, debates, reality shows. What does the voter really care about? We want to know what you care about during this election season. Do you focus more on what the candidates did in their past or what they promised to do in the future? That's what we talk about in today's Say What segment. Happening tomorrow, Patrick Murphy and Marco Rubio will debate for the first time. The 2 Senate candidates will take the stage tomorrow at 7 p.m. in Orlando. Murphy is expected to attack Rubio for his support of Donald Trump. Rubio leads in every poll taken since Murphy announced his candidacy. And CBS 12 is hosting a debate between Congressional District 18 candidates Randy Perkins and Brian Mast. The debate will be moderated by our own Liz Carantes tomorrow at 7 p.m. You can watch on air or online at CBS12.com. Happening now, hundreds are flocking to Boca Raton this morning to give back to our veterans. CBS 12's Yeremi Farinas joins us live from South County Regional Park in Boca Raton with more on that. Good morning, Yeremi. All right, let's hope for a great race today. Thanks a lot, Yeremi. 7:11 is the time. A car plunges over a bridge. What was happening under the bridge, making the situation even worse? Plus, police searching for answers after a shooting turns deadly at a birthday party. Now, here's Steve Glazier.